So, Canaan, welcome back to Birmingham.
Thanks, bro.
It's good to see you back.
Good to be back.
It's a pretty crazy weekend, wasn't it, C2C?
Yeah, that was bizarre. That was my first time doing it, and man, hope it's not my last. I don't think it will be. I loved it, every second of it.
Yeah, you must have been overwhelmed by the reaction that you got at C2C.
Phenomenal. Yeah, just we played back-to-back shows at Indigo, and they were just one for the books, man. I'll never forget how intense the crowd was. They showed up and they sang along, and man, it's just cool. I loved every second of it.
Did you get a chance to explore London a bit more while you were there as a tourist?
I feel like I'm starting to get to know it. It's like, I know the different neighborhoods a little bit now. And, it's great, man. I love being over here.
Yeah. And you must have heard quite a bit about C2C before you played there, but were you still surprised by the scale of the thing? Because it's huge, isn't it?
It's enormous. We have things like that in the States, but it's scattered out throughout the city, different venues throughout downtown. This is all concentrated in one arena, and that's what's cool about it, And so you get to see how many people you can cram into one building, and it feels warm and cozy, that's for sure.
And last time I spoke to you, it was just before the Shires tour, which was an amazing opportunity for you, wasn't it?
Man, incredible. I loved every second of that, too. That was something that I really learned a lot from. First of all, I learned how big country music is over here, and then I learned that the crowds over here are just so passionate about their country music, and they're very respectful of artists. As we sing our songs, they pay attention, and they listen, and they hang on the words that we say, and that means a lot to a guy like me who pours his heart and soul into his songs. To have that level of respect where they'll turn around and really give back what you're giving them. It's an amazing feeling.
We were talking to Charlie Worsham a few days ago, and he was saying that the fans over here really invest in the lyrics, and they know the albums from start to finish. So is that a really refreshing thing, like when you come from the US, to see that over here?
Oh man, there's nothing quite like that. Just again, the reward you feel on stage as an artist, especially a new artist like myself. I've only had a couple songs at radio, so the rest of the songs, that means they're doing their homework and YouTube and live videos and buying the album and listening, and so I feel very appreciative of the investment they're making.
Yeah, we saw the video of you with Ben and Chrissy in the elevator on Instagram.
Oh, God, that was so funny. I think we were 3 sheets to the wind at that point. It was fun.
Did you get a chance to catch up with those guys quite a bit?
Yeah, we hung out a lot. And I love them. They're just such good people, and we have a lot of fun hanging out. So any chance we get to do that, we make sure we make it happen.
I was talking to Ben last night, and he couldn't speak highly enough of you. So
he's a great dude, man. He's the talent they have, and coupled with their humility, is going to take them just as far as they want to go.
And tell us about the new single, I Like You That Way, because I love it. It's such a tune.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man.
Tell us about where the idea for that song came from and the Miranda Lambert reference.
Yeah, that song, I like, I'm attracted to a woman who is confident and independent and kind of has a mind of her own, and that's my wife in a nutshell. The day she turned 18, she went and got a little heart-shaped tattoo on the small of her back, and that's the first line of the song, and so it comes from a sort of a real-life thing for me, where I'm attracted to that independence that she has, and I see that in other women, and I think it's very attractive. Miranda Lambert is a perfect example of a woman who knows who she is and doesn't give a damn what other people think, and so I reference her in the song too, and I think that women all over the world are going to like this song and kind of hopefully make it their own.
Is that the first taste of a new album that's on the way?
Yeah, we're working on a whole project, so this is the first look at it.
What can we expect from that album? Is it going to be kind of a progression of you as an artist since the last album?
Yeah, it is, man. I'll say it's more stories. My life now is different than it was during Bronco, the recording of Bronco. Bronco was sort of heavy, and it needed to be, because I had stories to tell that were gave people a look at who I am and what I've been through so far. And where I'm at in life now, I'm very happy. I'm having a blast out here on the road touring and stuff. And so the songs sort of reflect that spirit. And there's serious stuff too. I wrote a song for my brother, who's a recovering addict. And I want to make sure that in my songs I'm always trying to communicate things that we all go through as human beings, whether they're positive or negative. And so you'll find a bunch of different songs like that.
A lot of artists talk about the challenge of releasing a second album after such a a successful first album. Is that something you're excited by, or do you feel the pressure of?
We're gonna crush the first album, and I'm gonna crush it with the second one, man. So I'm not worried at all. I feel just an immense. I feel like I've been saying, "Coach, put me in," and they finally put me in. I got the jersey on, and I'm about to take the court again. So it feels good, man. I love being in the game.
When can we expect it to be released, do you think?
I don't know an album street date yet, but the single comes out here on Friday.
You've got another single coming out in the US, haven't you? You're doing two different singles? Or?
Same single.
Oh, is it same
different
single?
Version, different recording, but same song.
What's the thinking behind that, doing different versions for UK, US?
I just wanted you guys to. I wanted it to be different. I didn't want to just give you the same thing that I give my fans back home, and so I tailored it to the UK.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the new album.
Thanks.
And is the UK going to become a regular tour stop from now on for you, do you think?
100%. I'll be here at least once a year, if not more.
Yeah, we love seeing you. Well, best of luck for tonight. Best of luck for the rest of the tour,
Thanks,
and
man.
it's an absolute pleasure to see you.
Pleasure.
Nice one.